Show with Ben Darnell live from the Traveler's Radio Deck, brought to you by Big Y. First Dibbs question of the day, brought to you by Trantolo and Trantolo. That's right, the law offices at Trantolo. They've been around for over 85 years in Hartford, Waterbury, Bridgeport, New Haven, and Torrington. You can find them and save time. Dial 9-844-999-9999. All right, so if you could own a house on the golf course at TPC Riverhighlands, where would you put it?
I daydream about this a lot, especially on Sunday. I think it's a double-edged sword because if it's tournament week, I want it on 15, like right on that hill, right?
Oh, you mean like where the best four holes are?
Right, exactly. So you get the green of 15 where everybody tries to drive it because it's a par 4, short par 4. I don't think you'd have to look through the trees to get 16 green, but I know you'll get 17 green from their balcony, and then maybe some 18 tee, and then you can watch it finish off on the big screen in the living room. I think for viewing,
right,
that 15 house that's on the hill, I'd take that one.
I mean, I like the houses on the back 9. So any of those beautiful houses on the back 9 to where I could just, like, at the end of the day when there's nobody really out there, I could just throw a ball down, maybe play 3 holes.
See,
that
I
would
like
be perfect for me.
I'm wondering because you can't do that in my house. Like my house on 15,
right? No,
you'll get caught by the grounds crew if you do that.
So I want to kind of be away from everybody. I'm still in a beautiful house. I overlook the course both ways. And but I could drop some balls and just go maybe practice my game a little bit.
Now, your house won't have to deal with this week, I think. Perhaps maybe once or twice, but on a regular basis, Dibbs, if you have a house there on that back stretch of the back 9, you're going to have some balls in your siding.
Don't worry. You live on a golf course, you know you're getting hit.
You're okay with that?
No, there's idiots like me that overswing all the time, have no sense of direction on a golf course, and are a danger to homes.
I really do think that the community, this neighborhood, is a lot of part of this tournament more than a lot of other tournaments are.
Right.
Like we're saying, the seating, like it's some great views that you can see.
Yep.
But the way that everybody puts out a red umbrella, the way that everybody like basically embraces the tournament, I've been around a bunch of other country clubs that have the PGA for a week. And a lot of those folks do not like having the PGA around because it messes up their playing time, messes up when I can get from my house to my house. But everybody here knows the deal. Everybody here welcomes it. And a lot of these people actually rent their houses out this week to either the pros or some big-timers that want to have a great week of watching golf.
It's a lot like spring training or these football camps and stuff. If you could first get the big bucks for a camp guy that wants to do it, or like somebody at a golf tournament that'll say, listen, I just want to live there. I'm Rory. Would you rent my house? I have Rory McIlroy living in my house for a week. Yeah, okay. And for probably $10,000
that's a low
for
ball.
the week. Yeah, exactly. But I'm just saying, whatever it is, it's through his corporation. You're not really dealing. So, it makes his life easier, and you get the prestige of it. And then for other people that are like, listen, I want to watch it. I want to watch the whole thing because it is crazy. You're going to have 250,000 people coming through here Wednesday to Sunday. With the Celebrity Pro-Am, a lot of people are gawkers. They like all that cool stuff. Then you get the people Thursday to Sunday when it's the actual tournament that are in galleries and want to follow it around. And then, a lot of people, I've been in a lot of different celebrity tournaments where people just come out on their back porch offering you a beverage or, just want to say hello. I mean, it's pretty cool. So, I mean, having a home on a golf course, you know the drill. And if you're like a pill and you're like, I don't want anybody hitting a ball in my yard.
I'm putting
stay out of my yard.
Green umbrella up this week.
Exactly.
It's my right. It's my house. No, you're going to have to move,
and
man.
I just think that's sad if you're like that. Why? Why would you go buy your house somewhere else? I mean, if you live in this kind of community, it's a golf community. You might not all golf, but you may go to dinner here. You may do different things here at TPC Riverhighlands. It's a beautiful country club. So, like any place though, you're going to have the people that are pains,
riffraff,
and they're going to be the ones that are, because there's a lot of the things that you're putting up. The grandstands and stuff, you're actually, intruding into yards and things like that. You're going to damage stuff, but I'm sure Nathan Grube and his staff, they're going to reward you handsomely, fix everything. So for me, I'd be like, listen, every year, some of my landscaping is going to be replaced, I'd be kind of cool with that.
Oh, hell
if you're
yes.
using like my backyard to put up a partial grandstand, I have no problem with that.
Well, you would have to imagine the property value gets tripled when this tournament's around. You know, it's going to actually make the value of your home go up with this tournament here. I love the houses that really get involved, that you'll see them here Wednesday. They want to see all the celebrities come through. They have more than just a couple of people over. Their whole deck is filled up. These people know exactly what's going on with the tournament. They've got the leaderboard up in the living room where they know who's coming through, what time they're teeing off. I think that this community is really great, and it makes this tournament a little bit more special. My faves are right here on 10.
Right, yeah.
The row of at the turn.
Yep.
You know, because no offense to their houses compared to the other ones, they're not the big bougie mansions that are on the back or that are on over there by 7, 8, 9.
But you're still in this community.
Oh, heck yes, man. And they've got some big backyards. They're going to host some parties all week long. I'm really jealous of the people that live here because I think they could really take advantage this week and have something no one else has.
Jack and Nikki almost bought a place, my late in-laws.
Yeah.
It was just too far from Waterbury, which is where his business was, and all of his friends and relatives. But, yeah, they loved it out here. They're country club people, even down in Florida. I mean, a lot of those people, their lifestyle revolves around golf. And, they're day-to-day. They're, hey, let's go play 9 in the afternoon. We'll go to lunch over at the country club or have dinner at the country club and just hang out. And it's a lot of people that have worked hard, self-made people that have worked hard their whole lives. And so I can appreciate it because I now can afford to belong to a country club. And I dig the fact that, my daughter doesn't have to do what I did to grow up and start working when you're 15 and stuff like that.
The new country club, by the way, the new clubhouse, I still say it's new.
Amazing.
I know it's 4 years old, I think, at this point. It really didn't get broken in the way it should because we had the pandemic here right after it was finished. We got to run all around that place. Now, I haven't seen exactly the new locker room for the players because they don't, let peons like me in there.
They would.
Well, I tried breaking in without permission.
Nathan or Andy would let you do that.
There, so I was a little scared the next time. But all the other functions that I've been to at that place, it's amazing. It's immaculate. And they take care of the players perfectly through there. Just the logistics of getting in and out of the locker room. I got to spy on the training facilities, too, by the way, that are on the other side of the clubhouse. 2 full trailers this year. They got a full building. The training area has gone from just a tractor trailer that was parked in front of the clubhouse to where they have a full parking lot now of 2 tractor trailers and a full massage, I would call it a buffet. Massage buffet for these guys to get in there after their round.
And we are trying to sell you because I'm a kid that's been around this 40 years. I remember the Sammy Davis Jr. Greater Hartford Open. I remember how small it was. It had one press thing that, even though CBS would cover it and stuff like that, it was nothing like this. The build-outs this year are, in the 9 years I've been doing this, is so grandiose, it's unbelievable. Over by where the First Tee Foundation has their clubhouse over there.
That's so cool.
That thing is monstrous. The fan shop next to us, the concession stand. And I'm telling you, come out here. Your kids are going to love it. The fan zone has all kinds of new stuff this year. Just driving in, and you and I and John walking up, the coffee and dairy bar.
Moo and Brew.
The Moo and Brew is it's as big as all of the media places used to be.
Yeah,
that's twice as big as the media used to be.
I thought it was
here.
just going to be like a tray with some couple.
No, not a tray, but I thought it was going to be like a kiosk.
Yeah,
I didn't think it was going to be a build out like
that.
Right,
nothing that big, but they spared no expense.
Andy Bissett, you've really outdone yourself.
And you're right with kids, man. If you do have kids, this is a great sports venue, sporting event for kids. All the players are so accommodating. I was telling John, I had a newfound respect for Bryson DeChambeau last year. Right. He spent probably 15 minutes after his round of getting heckled signing autographs.
Well, they're growing
kids.
the sport. But my point was, if your kid doesn't want to golf after coming out to one of these days,
I agree.
That kid's not.
He's not a golfer.
No, and he's not a kid because this is like a kid in a candy store here. At the Travelers Championship, it's the Rob Dibble Show with Ben Darnell. We'll do the Daily Pickle next, live from the Travelers Radio deck, brought to you by Big Y.